Welcome to Study English with Sarah. In today's lesson, we're going to read an article about social media and its decline. By the end of this video, you will have practiced an IELTS sentence completion exercise, learned some new useful vocabulary words, and improved your reading and listening skills. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a lesson. Let's get started. Here's what we're going to cover today. First, you'll read an article about why people are spending less time on social media. Then you'll practice IELTS sentence completion questions. After that, we'll go through some new vocabulary. And finally, you'll repeat those words for pronunciation practice. Before we start, a little personal note from me. Have you ever checked your phone usage and seen how much time you've spent on Instagram or TikTok? Most of us don't look because we already know it's too much. It turns out that many people are starting to put their phones down and do something else. If you spent 10% less time on your phone, what else could you do? Finish those unfinished projects, study for an upcoming test, read an article in English to improve your vocabulary. Maybe it's something we should all try. Now let's read the article. I'll read each paragraph aloud. Feel free to pause the video and read along at your own pace. Many people believe that social media has passed its peak. Research shows that time spent on social media worldwide reached its highest point in 2022 and has fallen by almost 10% since then. Surprisingly, young people are leading this change. The generation that helped make social media popular now seems to be losing interest and spending less time on these platforms. Over time, social media has changed its purpose. It was once a place for staying in touch with friends and family, but it now feels less personal. Platforms are increasingly filled with AI-generated videos and highly edited content designed to keep users scrolling. While this type of content grabs attention, it often lacks real social value and weakens the sense of genuine connection. The study also shows a clear change in how people use social media. Fewer users now use it to communicate, express themselves, or meet new people. Instead, more people open apps simply to pass the time. This shift from social interaction to mindless use has led some writers to describe modern platforms as systems designed mainly to capture attention, not to support human connection. There is, however, a positive side to this trend. Spending less time online may suggest that people are becoming more aware of how they use social media. Outside North America, where usage is still rising, many users are stepping back and choosing real-world interaction instead. This may represent a healthy cultural shift toward more meaningful relationships and more thoughtful use of digital spaces. Now it's time to test your understanding. You'll see 6 incomplete sentences on the screen. Complete each one using no more than 2 words and/or a number from the article. Remember, your answer must come directly from the text. Pause the video and try the questions now. How did you go? Head to my Substack to check your answers. The link is on the screen and in the description below. If you'd like access to the full lesson every week, including detailed answer explanations and audio pronunciation practice, you can join as a paid subscriber for just $5 New Zealand dollars a month. I'd love to have you over there. Now let's look at some new vocabulary from the article. Listen and repeat each word after me. Decline. Decline. A gradual decrease or reduction. Listen to it in a sentence. Research shows a clear decline in the time people spend on social media. Decline. Peak. Peak. The highest point or level. Listen to it in a sentence. Time spent on social media worldwide reached its peak in 2022. Peak. Genuine. Genuine. Real, honest, and not fake. Listen to it in a sentence. AI-generated content weakens the sense of genuine connection. Genuine. Mindless. Mindless. Done without much thought or attention. Listen to it in a sentence. The shift from social interaction to mindless use has changed how platforms work. Mindless. To capture attention. To capture attention. To attract and keep someone's interest. Listen to it in a sentence. Modern platforms are designed mainly to capture attention, not to support connection. To capture attention. Cultural shift. Cultural shift. A change in the way people think or behave as a group. Listen to it in a sentence. This may represent a healthy cultural shift toward more meaningful relationships. Cultural shift. Meaningful. Meaningful. Having importance or value. Listen to it in a sentence. Many users are choosing real-world interaction and more meaningful relationships. Meaningful. Digital spaces. Digital spaces. Online environments such as websites, apps, or social media platforms. Listen to it in a sentence. People are beginning to make more thoughtful use of digital spaces. Digital spaces. And that's it for today. I hope you found this lesson interesting and maybe it has made you think about your own social media habits. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe so you never miss the new lesson each week. You can find the full lesson, answer explanations, and audio practice over at studyenglishwithsarah.substack.com. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are on the screen. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.